Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl, Mikebo. This is King Mikebo TV. Yes, on today's video, I want us to have an honest discussion. And this discussion, let men contribute to it. My fellow women, I need your contribution as well. You know, when you look at the trending stories these days, it's like every day it's becoming so much. It's on an increase. This one buy in wife today, tomorrow another person buy in wife. This is the story we are hearing even since we entered this 2025. It's been this one killed by the husband, this one buy by the husband, this one buy by the husband, as in. And yet this is not the first time we are hearing these stories. Last year this kind of story was trending as well. But why is it still repeating itself? What do you think? Because when I was going through all these videos, this one, the husband poured fuel on her and lit, is it lighter or matches? I don't know. And this one was beaten by her husband till she was unalived. After few weeks that she went to do surgery, and I'm very very sure she went to do this surgery for her to look good for her husband, and the next thing the man beat her until she gave up. So my question now is, what do we do to stop these reoccurrences, to stop all this from occurring again? Because you can see that even after the whole news, it's still occurring. What do you think is the solution to this problem? How do we cope this? How do we stop these things from reoccurring again? Please, this is very very important. It might be anybody tomorrow. You have a sister, you have niece, you have a daughter, it could be you, it could be any of your relatives. Please, let's educate ourselves here. How do we avoid this? And how do we stop this from happening? Drop your comment at the comment section. So, I want to give a little of my own opinion. I believe that before we enter any relationship, we must have seen the red flags. A man who is always abusing you when you are not married, that same man is not going to change when you marry that man. All those attitudes that a man is always portraying before you get married to him, that you're thinking that the man will change when you marry him, please, he will not change. Read the red flags before you enter marriage. Stop being carried away by love. He will change. He will change. I will change him. Please. Secondly, if before you get married to a man, ask questions. Ask questions from neighbor, from family, friends. Ask questions. Stop being carried away by this so-called word called love. Some of you are being deceived. I love him, I love him. And you are being carried away. I remember the story of a friend. She said that before she got married to her husband, the man told her that he don't want to see her relating with anybody in the compound where he was living. The reason because he know that once this young lady relates to anybody living in that compound, they will tell the girl the truth. Because this man has a previous relationship that was dissolved. As a result of this beating, he is always beating the young lady. That was what made the relationship not to work out. And the compound people are aware of this. So this current one that he wants to get married to, he stopped her from relating to anyone in the compound so that they will not tell her the truth. Eventually, when they got married, he will beat this lady to an extent of she losing pregnancies. Please ask questions. If he tells you not to relate with anybody, please secretly ask questions about that man. Some people will tell you, they will lie, they will tell you lies about me. When they lie against the man, you will find out if it is true or not by yourself. Please stop being carried away by love. Ask questions from the people that knows that man. Somebody must tell you the truth. And sometimes during relationships, try to do something that would infuriate the man, something that will get him angry on purpose, to know his reactions, to know how this man would react. Some of these things is also applicable to men. During your relationships, there are some things you will do on purpose to know the reaction of that person you want to get married to. You should stop life of pretense. Show your true color so that if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Any man that is raising hands on you is not worthy of being a husband. Even if you should tolerate anything in marriage, in any relationship, certainly not beating. You are playing with the jungle lion. Any man that will beat you will keep beating you. Most times before your child or you get married, check for the parents of that child. If the dad is always beating the mom, there is tendency that the son too will always beat his own wife. Yes, it is important and very, very pertinent to ask questions concerning the background, the lifestyle of the mother and the lifestyle of the father of whoever you want to get married to. It is important. There is what is called inheritance. There are some genes and some acquired characters that children could acquire from their parents. Ask questions. It is important. Stop jumping into marriages just because you want to get married or because you are carried away by one thing or the other, money or love or one nonsense. Ask questions. Read the handwritings on the wall. Because I don't understand. The moment a man raises hand on you, call it over. Quit the marriage. Despite how sorry he is thereafter, he will still hit you again and again. And he will keep apologizing. The other story, the woman was pregnant and the husband asked her to terminate it. And because she refused to remove the pregnancy, the husband poured fuel on her. And this woman was born. As in, if you see this woman, she survived it, but she is nothing to write home about, though she gave birth to that child. This current trending news of this same man, this man now that poured fuel on his wife, there was a time they said the man was pursuing the woman with a knife and she ran to the neighborhood. A man who is pursuing you with a knife, who is ready, threatening you that he will kill you, you still remain in that marriage because of my children, because of what people will say. They will definitely talk. Stop thinking of what people will say. People will definitely talk. If you leave that marriage, they will talk. They will say it's because of your infidelity. It's because you are doing this. You cannot manage your marriage. You cannot do this. Let them talk. Your life is more important than what people will say. Eventually, when you die, they go still talk. Talk more. Because if you look at this story now, the man said the woman is following that men, people are abusing him outside, that the woman is following men up and down. Now the woman is not here to defend herself. She is gone. What will be the fate of these children that she has brought into this life? If you looking at the picture of this lady and this man, the lady is too young for this man. After 5 children, look at her, looking so pretty. Is it not obvious that the man is feeling intimidated? Sometimes men could just feel this kind of intimidation when they have a beautiful and pretty wife. They will think that other men are taking advantage of them out there. If you want to get married, look for your type. If you know that the beautiful look of your wife will intimidate you, go and marry your type. And you as a woman, know the kind of man you are getting married to. Look at, please, let's avoid all this. Educate your children, parents. Educate them. Let teachers, lecturers educate people. Let's keep educating on social media. Create awareness. There are things you don't tolerate in marriage. There is one I saw. She was the one that brought the husband to the social media that the husband is beating her. The next thing, when they want to interfere, I don't know whether they are forcing her, but it looked as if they were forcing her to say what she was saying, that they should leave her husband for her. The next thing we just say they don't buy that one. Please, marriage is not a do or die affair. Save your life. If you die, your children will still live. Face your life and take care of it. God bless you all. I remain your person, Mike.